Major breaking news from Arsenal. Kai Havertz, German international, has been sidelined with a serious knee injury, according to the words of David Ornstein. Welcome back to the channel once again, Global Football View. You know the drill already. On this channel, we talk all things football, and we have been hit with the injury news from Arsenal that Kai Havertz has been sidelined with a knee injury, and I think an injury a reoccurrence from the one he had in January. Probably, let's see what the news are going to confirm, because according to the words of David Ornstein, a lot of tests is still being taken at the moment to see how long the injury will take before Kai Havertz will be back from this injury. From all of us here as Global Football View, wishing Kai Havertz a speedy recovery and hopefully it's not too serious as we all fear it is at the moment. And this leaves me with the PTSD of January all over again, because Kai Havertz, who had an injury in January 2025, we all thought Arsenal was going to go into the transfer market to buy a striker, but they left us with Mikel Mourinho, who didn't do a bad job, but the job was not good enough because Arsenal did not win the Premier League title and also a knockout of the Champions League by PSG. What will Arsenal do this season? Now the transfer window is still open. There's still a lot of business that can be done. A serious-minded club should be going to the transfer window right now to sign the likes of Joran Wissa, the likes of Alanda Isak, players like Rodrigo from Real Madrid, who have constantly been benched by Xabi Alonso. But this club, I know how they tend to act. I know how they tend to behave. I will not be surprised if the breaking news comes out from Fabrizio Romano. Here we go, Arsenal. The thought, the thought of it alone is giving me a shiver in my body, because I just see Arsenal doing such things like that. Like, you can just see, here we go, Arsenal have struck a deal with Chelsea for Christopher Nkunku on loan, or Nicola Jackson on loan to the end of the season. So it's not over Arsenal to do things like that, because Arsenal tend to really sign players from Chelsea every season. We actually had the player, we actually gotten a player from Chelsea this season in the person of Noni Madueke, but I will not be surprised if Arsenal go for a person like Nicola Jackson or Christopher Nkunku. But a serious-minded club should be hovering around Alexander Isak or the likes of Joran Wissa, likes of Rodrigo, because if Arsenal really want to become that major big club that we all know they are, then those are the kind of signing we should be making. And not to forget also that Gabriel Jesus is also still sidelined, and I will not be surprised if the narrative comes up. Gabriel Jesus back from injury or back on the grass is like a new signing for Arsenal. We know how the trees work with when it comes to Arsenal. PR merchant tend to spin the narrative like that. But if I am Mikel Arteta and I know I want to become a serious manager, become known to the world as a serious manager, a title serial winner, then I should be going for players like Wissa, players like Isa, players like Rodrigo. Because before even this injury, Arsenal actually needed a reinforcement in the attacking line. And we all saw what happened again between Manchester United. The first game of the season, a lot of players looked rusty, but we saw the deficiency on the right-hand side from Martinelli. And even Noni Madueke that came on, they didn't really do a good job. But this is the first game of the season. We're not going to mourn. We're not going to complain about that, because players are still trying to job. Players are still getting match fitness. But Manchester United really did well in that game against Arsenal. So we're just wishing Kai Havertz all the best. Hopefully, he's going to come back fit and firing. And hopefully, the injury is not as serious as we fear it is. And what will Arsenal do in the transfer window? What do you think Arsenal will do in this transfer window? Because there are still days for a good deed to be done. Do you see them sign a player from Chelsea, which I think is not beyond them? Or do you see them doing the right thing and going for the likes of Alonso Isak, the likes of Joran Wissa, Rodrigo, players like that? Even the very is still on the market. So what would Arsenal do? We are here to find out. We'll see what they will do. But Arsenal is still Arsenal. So let's see what they're going to do. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Like this video if you like this video. If you've not subscribed yet to the channel, please do subscribe. Love to welcome you into the family of Global Football View. Until we see you again, peace out. Stay blessed.